Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in, and I have 3 piles today for a pick a card. The overall energy of all 3 piles is blessings through breakthroughs. Okay. It's the good things that come when we shift from one realm to the next, when we move from the old into the new, when we shed old aspects of the self and leave room for new aspects to expand. So blessings through breakthrough. All right. Pile number 1, this is your card of focus. And I'm using the Mermaid Tarot for the reading part of it. I couldn't find my tape, so we got to make this kind of work here. There. Pile number 2, this is your card. Here, I'll just put it down like that. And the Pulp Tarot is the deck we're going to use for that reading. Pile number 3, this is your card. And using the Golden Wheel Tarot. Okay. Feel free to pause and look at the cards, pause and think about the overall energy of blessings through breakthroughs. And yeah, I will see you in your pile. Okay, pile number 1. This is your card of focus. I went ahead and took the tape off. It's 7 of Water. Keeping in mind the overall energy is blessings through breakthroughs. So the 7 of Water in this particular deck, and this is the Enchanted for Hoxa Tarot, talks about, so this mermaid is actually tasked with cutting a path through the seaweed, right? Creating clearing a path. And as you can see, during the process of doing this, you know, the mermaid has dropped this scythe, this cutting tool, and has gotten kind of mesmerized in the stars, right? Now, the stars represent our wishes, our dreams, our goals. It represents all the possibilities of who we are, who we could be, of what could be happening in our world. But the thing is, it can also mesmerize to the point that we get distracted from what needs to be done. Right. Now, this may seem just like boring and, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. It's kind of like, you know, when you need to mow the lawn and you're like, just one more day. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Right. So it's about being distracted. I mean, and this is kind of a little bit of illusion as well and fantasy. A little bit. It's not a bad thing. But when it distracts us from the sort of mundane day-to-day things that we need to do, that's when it can be a problem. Okay? So there are tasks that need to be completed, right? Like I said, they can seem boring, mundane, compared to all of the fun and relaxing activities that we could be doing, or the gazing at the stars and dreaming, right? So when this card shows up, you know, you may have been overindulging in some wishful thinking, possibly, or lost in your dreams without putting in the work to make it a reality. So like I said, living a fantasy. Now, there's nothing wrong with fantasizing. Anything that we do is a thought first. Okay, fantasizing is good. Wishing and dreaming is good. Living out those wishes and dreams in our mind is good, as long as we are taking inspired action and moving forward with the little steps that need to be done. All the grunt work, right? There's grunt work in everything that needs to be done. So even though the 7 of Water might be calling us out for being a little bit lazy, it doesn't mean just managing the chores, but it can also speak to playing small when it comes to your dreams. So you may need to step up and play a bigger role in the real world with your goals and your dreams and your wishes and what it is that you want, as opposed to just living in stardom in your mind. Okay, it could mean just stepping out. So that is your, well, this is the card of focus for pile number 1, right? So there is something good. There is something good here. All right. You've just gotten a little distracted by not wanting to do the little things. And they can be simple little things. It kind of feels to me like your blessing, like you're holding on. You're holding on so tight to this world that you've created in your mind, probably based on your wishes and dreams, that you've kind of let the little details of life go. And you may be blocking this blessing. So the breakthrough for you in this reading, so far, what I'm getting without even pulling cards yet, is that you need to play this bigger version of yourself, not just in your mind, but in the reality, in the real world. It's time to play the star in the real world, okay? Whoa. And that is going to bring you into a cycle of completion. This is the world is where we get to enjoy the rewards and the success and the fruits of our labor. It's an ending. It's when we can sit down and finally exhale that we've accomplished something, okay? It's an ending. It's time for you to stop fantasizing in your mind and to put it out, put yourself out there. That's what this is about. This is your energy. Yes, you are kind of cut off a little bit. When I see this mer person sitting on a rock in the middle of a waterfall, there's nobody else around. There's no way to get to this person, really. Nor is there a place for anyone else to sit next to them. This is truly a person on their own. It really feels like. And the energies here she's sitting on the moon. There's no one around. Here she's sitting on the rock in the middle of the river. No one's around. This is your energy. You're holding on to an idea. You're holding on too tight to something. And with the 7 of water, the 7 of cups, this illusionary card, it is, you're holding on to an idea that you have in your mind, which cannot come to fruition if you do not take actionable steps, inspired steps, okay? Keep in mind, when you finally do play larger than life in real life and not just in your mind, you're going to reach the 10 of cups, okay? This is emotional wish fulfillment. It is contentment. And it is so much overflowing from all these cups that it ripples out to everyone around you. It touches everyone around you. It touches events, situations. It brings this joy and loving and compassionate energy to everything that you do and everything that you touch, okay? And everyone in your orb, okay? So yeah, so you're kind of blocking your own breakthrough here by not playing it in the real world. You're just keeping it in your head. It's time for you to share whatever this is in this real material world. We have the Queen of Swords coming up under the world. Yeah, it's time to get down to business. There's a truth. It's time for you to see the truth and understand the truth. I love the Queen in the Swords because she does bring a little bit of a nurturing and compassion to this sword. Now, the Queen can be very, very cold and cutting as well, but I feel like in this particular reading, you're meant to sort of embody some of the energies of the Queen of Swords by getting to the truth and understanding the truth of how you are literally blocking this blessing, okay? This is your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is about stepping out of a fantasy world that you were living in your mind and bringing that, not stepping out of it, but bringing it with you into the material world. I get it. I got a lot of stories in my mind. I live a lot of different lifestyles in my mind. Interesting. Okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune coming out under the Four of Pentacles, this is a card of karma and destiny. You are meant to shine your light, to shine your bright light in the material world. Not just in your mind, not just in your fantasies, okay? There is an understanding with the Wheel of Fortune coming out in your energy as well. Like you understand. You understand, but there's sort of this waiting energy. I'm not sure what you're waiting for. The Wheel of Fortune says move. Movement in the right direction, okay? So under that 10 of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups coming out. Okay, so in regards to this, there's, you may have tried this before or something similar to this before, bringing your dreams into the material world, and they haven't worked out. And whatever this world you're living in your mind right now, and this could be anything from how you see yourself in your work life, how you see yourself in your love life. This could be you writing a memoir, it could be anything like that. It's just something that needs to be shown to the world, basically. So there are still, if you just turn around and look, your successes are right behind you. You've got to let go of this hurt and sadness. And understandably, when things don't work out for us in our life, it does hurt us, and it puts us on guard. We can kind of create a little cage around ourselves, a little protective bubble, because we don't want to feel like this anymore when we put ourselves out there. So this is very understandable energy, okay? But when you take the steps and you bring your dream world into the physical, you are going to have contentment. But I do understand why you're holding back a little bit. Oh, let me move here. Okay. Yeah, you need to see the truth of the situation. You are a star in your mind doing all these things, and that is beautiful. But you know what? You are also a star in the material world. It is time to present yourself. It is time to share whatever this is. Share your light. So the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, moving forward with building a foundation. The Knight takes the plan of the Page. Now this Knight is still observing, making calculated moves, and observing. Okay? It's okay to do this in little itty bitty steps. You are in the truth. You are completing a cycle. All right, let's get something for that middle. I had a thought about that, and it was so fleeting. And now it's gone. Ace of Cups is coming out in your energy. Yeah, whatever this is that you've kind of been fantasizing about or dreaming about doing, that's what I should say. I don't mean fantasy in any derogatory way. I just mean it as dreaming about something, but never, that you want to do in life, but not taking action on it, but still living in that world. So when you bring it into the material world, your energy is going to shift into this incredible abundance. This is a gift from Spirit. This is why you have the world showing up. This is why you have the Wheel of Fortune showing up, these cards of karma and completion. Because when you finally bring whatever this is into the material world, and you live like the star you are, and you shine like the star you are in this material world, your cup is so overflowing. Your heartfelt abundance is amazing. And, with the Ace of Cups, we're also an inspiration to others. So when you finally do this, You're probably going to be asking yourself why you didn't do it sooner, right? We know why you didn't do it sooner. You didn't do it sooner because of that Five of Cups. Okay, but we're shifting out of that energy because this whole reading is about blessings through breakthrough. So this is your breakthrough. Taking that story into the material world, taking that project into the material world. Maybe there's a person that you fantasize about, or, you know, dream about, or play out conversations that you have with this person, and you really want to tell them how you feel, right? Maybe it's time to do it. Instead of just thinking about it in your head, do it. It's inspired action. You know, sometimes we don't do things because we're afraid of the outcome. We're afraid we're not going to get what we want. But I always figure, you know, if you're unsure, do it anyway. And if it doesn't work out, then you have your answer. And if it does work out, then you have your answer. Okay? There's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? I don't remember who said that. My dad used to say it all the time. But I'm not sure who said the quote exactly. So coming up underneath this Five of Cups is when we can step away from that energy of sorrow, that heartfelt sorrow and loss and sadness. We step directly into this Queen of Wands energy. So the Queen of Wands is incredibly confident. There's no doubt. There's no self-doubt here. Okay. This is you in the material world. This is you in this sort of dreamland in your head. When you shift it into the material world, you're going to step directly into this Queen of Wands energy. Fiery, juicy, self-confident. That is a queen that doesn't care what anybody else says, okay? That queen knows her path, knows what to do, and if it doesn't go right, that queen does not stop or back down. Fiery, passionate, creative. And of course, we have the Tower coming out a lot lately, okay? Yeah, it's going to shift your world. Your foundation is going to shift because you've been living on a foundation built on ideas that you've kept in your head, that you've been too afraid to put out into the world. So, of course, this is going to show up, right? Because now you get to build a strong foundation built on this dream of yours that you have manifested into the physical. Okay? Live in the dream, right? Ooh, that one flipped right over upside down in the deck. And look, we have the sun coming out for victory. Success, happiness. The sun is very nourishing. So not only are we looking at sort of this card of immense success, right? I feel like you become the sun. I know it's a star and the sun, but the image is kind of similar. And that sun feeds everything else. It nourishes everything else. And so it really feels like whatever this is that you need to bring into, this is your breakthrough. Taking whatever's in your head and putting it into the real world, it's going to be feeding a lot of people. So you're definitely going to be an inspiration to others. Okay? Yeah. Blessings through breakthroughs. Your breakthrough isn't only going to bless you, but it's gonna bless so many people who are going to watch you glow up. They're going to watch you level up. And I think they're going to be maybe a little shocked too, because they didn't know this side of you. Okay? Excuse me. Whoa. Throat chakra. Time to speak your truth. Time to speak your dreams into fruition. Yeah, this is truly amazing. That is your breakthrough. All right, I wanted to pull a couple of little spirit animal oracles just to end this. little reading here. This is, oh, hello. Everything's going to go flying now. All right, well, we're going to take them. Time to collaborate. All right, so maybe you need some help. Maybe there's someone you can talk to that can help you bring whatever this is into down to the ground instead of up in the clouds in your mind. Let's bring it down to the ground. Ant spirit. God, ants can accomplish anything, can't they? And I love the puzzle pieces too. Puzzles got to fit together. Yeah, there's some help for you. We have time for a deep dive with Swan Spirit. So yeah, you need to take a look at why you've been afraid to live this dream in the real world. Okay, because you are worthy of this dream. And this dream is going to be so good for your best and highest self, as well as others around you. And we have learned from the past. Elephant Spirit. So when we see a card like this come out, because this is kind of where we're getting hung up with bringing this into reality. Okay, this dream of yours, this goal of yours. We get hung up on what didn't work and how much it hurt our heart that didn't work. Okay, there are ways to look at these experiences, maybe with some detached compassion and detached understanding. What did you learn from them? If we remove sort of the heart aspect, what was the lesson in that? Let's be honest with ourselves. What didn't work? And that's what Elephant Spirit is talking about. Learn from the past. Don't just sort of wallow in it and not allow yourself to turn around and look at these other blessings coming in. Elephant Spirit says learn from the past. So it might be time to revisit some of these old sorrows and understand why this is blocking you from bringing this into the real world. Because if you look at everything here, it is gorgeous energy. And you know, the cosmos, the world, the universe, source, everyone is waiting. They're waiting. They want to see this. They don't know yet, because obviously you haven't really put it out there yet, but you need to, okay? So your blessings through breakthrough is you shifting out of sort of this dream world in your mind and making it a reality. Okay? That pile number 1 is your reading for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Welcome pile number 2. Our card of focus is intention, and this is from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Intentions. I love how this little owl has the dandelion when it fluffs. The wind is starting to carry away the little bits and pieces there, right? Intention. So remembering that the overall energy for all 3 readings is blessings through breakthroughs, okay? So we're looking at intention. So basically, it's saying that inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. Okay, so the universe is bringing you a gift. It is showing you that you're hitting your mark. Recognize that you're not the one who has to do all the work. This is about others helping you co-create your existence, about spirit, source, energy, the cosmos. Co-creating, okay? It's about you connecting with the power of your intention and sending it out into the ethereal, sending it out into the field, sending it out, just letting that energy flow, okay? And then allow for synchronicities to work. Allow synchronicities to work. It's magic. Pay attention to synchronicities. Also, the intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful intentions of your own. So when we're co-creating, right? So there's someone around you who's going to inspire you, who maybe talks about their intentions. And they're going to inspire you to maybe level up on what your intentions are for co-creating what it is that you want in your life. Okay. So owning the life that you want to lead and living it deliberately and with clarity and detachment, that is the power to change your world. So deliberate, clear intentions have the power to change your world. So obviously your blessings through breakthrough is learning maybe that it's okay to co-create, that you don't have to do it on your own. But let's dig into this, okay? I have the Pulp Tarot. I love this deck. I don't use it as often as I think I want to. But I definitely wanted to join forces with this card today and this message today. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm super honored to be with you on your journey, whatever that may be. I understand everybody's situations are different. So I want to thank you for showing up. Thank you for being part of the collective. And thank you for helping me grow my online community. Okay. Let's see where we're going with the intentions. The power of intention. Power of intention and co-creation. Oh, that one wanted to. Oh. Hang on. I'm going to do that one more time. That was a little odd. And I was going to take those cards and then it was like, nope, don't take those cards. That was just you being a Butterfingers. Okay. No, really? Okay, I'm supposed to take that one. Okay. Ace of Wands. Bonk on the head. This is a gift from Spirit. So if we're talking about our intentions and co-creating, we have to allow room for the energies to work with us, okay? This is divine inspiration. This is divine inspiration. Bonk on the head. It's a card of passion. It's the fiery sparks of an idea, but it is a gift, okay? Our intentions can bring in a gift. I do believe that this card said that the universe is bringing you a gift and showing you that you hit the mark, okay? That is important to remember. The universe is bringing you a gift. Oh, but look at what's in your energy. The devil. Dun, dun, dun. That's okay. That's just attachments. Usually a way of thinking about things. It's something in your energy that needs to go. But it's definitely showing up in your energy. So you're aware of it. You're aware of whatever this is. Now, what I'm getting so far is the whole idea of co-creating. You know, maybe you've worked with other people before and it didn't work out. But this is more about understanding that, yes, there are people that can help you, and they can help you in ways that you might not, how can I say this? It's not that somebody's telling what to do or how to do it. It can be a simple comment from a stranger on the street that just hits home, right? That can be co-collab. That can be an idea being expressed to you through someone here, like a physical person by spirit. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we realize that the power of our intentions and the power of others' intentions, when we work those together, can bring this spark, we're more able to let go of the idea that we have to do it all on our own. And there it is. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Okay. Keep in mind, we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's about getting to the truth of the matter. And the truth of the matter is you're not alone. The truth of the matter is you are working with the energies. You are working with others. And the energies are working through them. And the energies are working through you. And that is why our intentions are so incredibly powerful. And your breakthrough is about understanding that, because remember, with this card, and I know I repeat myself all the time, but with this card, there is a blessing. There is a gift coming to you from Spirit. Okay? Oh, I love this. All right. Whoa. All right. Don't throw them all at me. Don't throw them all at me. Coming up under that Ace of Wands, that gift from Spirit, it is justice. Justice. Yeah. I love this card. And I love this card for you. And I love that it's coming up with that gift from Spirit, because this is something that is meant for you. Okay. I love that. I love the fire behind her too, especially with that fiery Ace of Wands, right? Ooh. And the fire of the devil there. Maybe you didn't believe that it was coming for you. You know, when we want something and we just finally are like, forget it, it's never going to happen for me. That can be a mindset, okay? But justice is coming in for you. Spirit is coming for you. Knight of Pentacles coming up in your energy. Yeah, you've definitely been strategizing about something. Okay, now the Knight typically takes that planning of the page, the messenger page, and takes action on it. Now the Pentacles obviously are very slow. You know, you can see he's not in a hurry. He's just lighting that up. It's going to take a little break. So coming up with the Devil card, it's possible that maybe you've been procrastinating a little bit. I'm just putting it out there. And yeah, okay, I said that, and then that literally flipped over. The Ace of Swords, which is clarity of vision. Look at it. It's also a gift from Spirit, and it's this arm is coming out of the clouds, right, into the clear sky. Now, mountains obviously represent obstacles and struggles and whatever, and so you're coming out of that with this. This is yet another gift. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Now, this, like I said, popped out when I said maybe you've been procrastinating, and it flipped. So for me, this is confirmation that you might be holding back a little bit, okay? With it coming out with the Queen, okay, there's action. Got to start whacking away at what it is that's holding you back. Why are you procrastinating? Because that is your devil. Set some intentions and then follow up with inspired action. That is your breakthrough. Your gift is, it's either here or it's right around the corner. You know, you've got to make it, and it is justice for you. So it is justice for you. And when it happens, when this breakthrough happens, if it hasn't already, you are going, yeah, you're going to be imbibing the energies of this Queen of Wands. You're not going to care what anybody says, you know. Now, this is the Queen of Wands is very independent. There's no self-doubt. There's incredible self-confidence. And they can work alone, right? But the Queen of Wands also can work with other people without taking on their ideas and their strategies and whatever, but can listen to advice and then use what is needed, or go her own way. Okay, this is beautiful. There are no brakes on this car. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. I love it. Yeah, it's going to throw you into this totally different energy, and it might shock you at first that you have these aspects about yourself, but there's going to be such an understanding of co-creation and how powerful your intentions are. Okay. Yeah, Here's Wheel of Fortune. This is the card of karma and destiny. You are meant to move. Stop procrastinating. Because that's the devil for you right now. You are meant to move because this movement is going to bring in these blessings. Understanding that collaborating is okay. Understanding the power of your intentions. And yeah, so once you understand all of that, I love these cards. They just sort of keep the story rolling, don't they? Then things are going to move really fast for you. Okay? The Eight of Wands is really fast-moving energy. It's going to come in fast. Good news. It's about communication. So there may be some communication that comes in. Wands can be a physical move too, but it really feels like this is more about possibly, it's like I said, it's not even collaborating with a group, but it's allowing others' words to help. It's about stepping away from procrastination so that this energy can move through, that these blessings can come in. Blessings through breakthroughs. The power of intention and the power of co-creation. God is definitely going to create this ebb and flow, right? Giving without attachment, with strings attached, without strings attached. Helping others. Receiving openly without shame or guilt. You know, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to receive gifts, right? We don't feel like we deserve them, or I don't know, it feels weird sometimes because we're the ones that want to take care of everyone else. But it's going to put this energy around you that's going to be so open and reciprocal. Okay. This is also a card of philanthropy, so maybe you're going to be helping someone out financially, possibly. Oh, and we have the Two of Cups showing up. So yeah, so there's definitely someone coming in. Now this is a soulmate connection. Okay, so when we're talking about co-creating, it's quite possible that someone is going to come in and help you do that. Now it could be a business partner, bestie, mentor. It could be a love connection. It could be a business partner that turns into a love connection. Regardless of who that person is or what the situation is, it is karmic in nature, all right? It is a predetermined connection. Y'all decided that before, okay? Yeah, and we have the World. It's going to close out a cycle. It's funny, the World came out in pile 1 too, a 1 as well. Yeah, this is going to create complete a karmic cycle for you, but understanding how powerful you are with your intentions and how, you know, by just allowing the energies and others to help you create what it is that you want, these amazing blessings are going to come in, okay? Blessings through breakthroughs. Okay, I want to finish up with just a couple of little animal, I say little, it's the Spirit Animal Oracle, but I have the pocket edition, so they are little. Finish up with a couple of these. This is beautiful. I love this reading. You know what you need to do. Stop procrastinating. Get to moving. Set your intentions. Oh, that flipped over. Time for the beginner's mind, the porcupine spirit. Yeah. Leave behind preconceived notions. Leave behind the idea that you have to do it alone. Because doing it alone is what I think is creating the procrastination. Okay? Time for a beginner's mind. Be in awe and wonder about what you're doing. Okay? Playing with intentions is really interesting too. There's a book, is it Pam Grout? Oh, I don't have it in front of me. E squared, I think, or E cubed, E squared. Anyway, she has some really fun sort of setting in intentions and asking for signs from the universe, and it's really, it's a good read if anybody's interested, because it's like experimenting with the energies a little bit. Okay. Truth transcends illusion. Yeah, so what you have thought about building your world and what you have thought about how intentions work, okay, may not be truthful, or there's more to it that you haven't quite uncovered. So truth transcends illusion. Yeah, that book might be important for someone because it is experimenting with the energies, right? And asking for things and setting intentions and seeing how that plays out from more of a childlike experimental place. And Giraffe Spirit says, see the big picture. Yeah, you are part of a co-creation, whether you acknowledge that or not. And that can actually be part of this illusion, is that you don't understand that you are part of it, but you are. Okay. Pile number 2, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. Your card of focus is Toadstools. Okay, we're using the Sacred Forest Oracle here. And Toadstools is all about growth. Okay, keeping in mind that our overall energy for all 3 readings is blessings through breakthroughs. Okay, blessings through breakthroughs. So this card basically symbolizes that things have been incubating basically between the surface, or beneath the surface, sorry, and are going to be coming to fruition. So get clear on your goals and your dreams because rapid growth lies ahead. Okay, get ready, be ready. For some of these projects to come into fruition, though, you might first need to be really honest with yourself about what you want. Ask yourself, is this really what I want? And then believe in the miracles. Okay, because sometimes we work so long towards a goal, by the time we reach the goal, it's not what we want anymore. So that is really important. Ask yourself, is it what you still really want? You might also be, with this card, with this personal growth, helping others with spiritual growth. So the Toadstools also represents a spiritual growth. All right, whether through your own studies or, you may meet some sort of spiritual mentor to help you step up or level up on your spiritual path. And with that, helping others expand in their spiritual path. Okay, so it's really good to make sure that your foundations are in place. Once this growth happens, you're going to be in for a wild ride, right? You're going to be in for an incredible journey of a lifetime. And that's why it's really important for you to get clear on your goals and dreams right now. All right. This is I want to say it again. Okay. I mean, something remarkable is about to happen with this breakthrough. There are going to be amazing blessings coming in for you. I want to reiterate, though, that you are in a time of rapid spiritual and material growth. So get ready and hang on for the ride. Buckle up, Buttercup. Yeah, getting clear. You've been working on this for some time. And there is a level up with this card, but it's also a deep spiritual level up as well. So I'm not sure what you've been doing or what you've been working on. I have the Golden Wheel Tarot. Excuse me. And we're going to draw some cards here. I want to thank everybody for being here. I really appreciate you showing up, and I am honored to be here with you on your journey. Let's see where this is going to go. Blessings through breakthroughs, and your breakthrough is you are about to level up. You are about to have a breakthrough. Don't forget to ask yourself, is it really what you want? I get the feeling that it is, but let's dig into the cards. If it fits, great. If it doesn't, don't make it. Okay? All right. Yes. The Strength card. Now, this isn't about physical strength, you guys. This is about inner strength. This is resolve. This is your inner wellspring. This is the well that we draw upon to keep us moving, to keep us motivated, to keep us inspired. All right. This is an incredible strength. It's courage. It's control of sort of that little inner critic, right? We understand where pride and ego fit in everything. Yes. So understanding that you're in this incredible rapid growth phase has put you, or will put you, in this energy of the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a blessing. And we are talking about blessings through breakthroughs, aren't we? A blessing from Spirit. It is a blessing that is going to have your heart so full of love and abundance of beautiful emotions. This cup never goes dry. This cup is eternally full. What are you doing? Keep in mind, yeah, you've rest and recovery, okay? You've got to take care of yourself through this process, okay? You've got to take care of yourself through this process. Not just internally, but it feels like your physical body too. So make sure you're getting enough rest. Be mindful of what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, and get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. Get some rest. You know what kind of rest you need, okay? I don't need to tell you that. Rest. Yeah, if you're going to be sharing, it really does feel like you're going to be sharing your story. You're going to be sharing your wisdoms. You're going to be sharing all of these things. You're going to be an inspiration to others. You're leveling up, but you're helping others. You're showing others the way is what it is. This is your breakthrough, is understanding that your struggle and everything you've done to get where you are, well, not 10 cards, you are definitely going to be helping others. Okay, we have the Page of Wheels, which is the Page of Pentacles, coming out under the Strength. So this is slow moving energy, but it's moving towards a very, very stable foundation, whether it's financial or material for you, okay? It's about figuring out how your money's going to work for you, how your material world is going to work for you. This is a very sturdy energy. Okay, and I like that it's coming out with this, and it's thoughtful energy too, okay? And I like that it's coming out with the Strength card. This is a very thoughtful energy too, a very calm energy. They're both very calm energies, okay? So it seems like the direction you're moving in is going to create this calm, centered, grounded feeling, right? With toadstools, I mean, that's growing out of the ground, right? Toadstools, they bring nourishment to all of the forest creatures. Protein rich, typically. The fungus, the toadstools, feed everything in the forest. And the Knight of Cups coming out underneath is Ace of Cups. Yeah, so there's definitely it's a proposal coming in. a proposal, it's a quest, it's a new direction with what you're doing. It is full of love and heartfelt abundance. It's you gifting others, others gifting you with this cup. And and it can be someone coming in as well. It is a message, though, of love. Wow. Yeah, your heart is going to be so full. So you've got this incredible, calm, centered, grounded energy in the material world. Your energy is just going to so full of love and nurturing, and maybe you're giving messages to others. You're going to be telling everybody. The Five of Cups is coming up under the Four of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Cups is sorrow. It's about focusing on what didn't work instead of looking at what might be coming. Okay, and with this Five of Cups coming up underneath the Four of Swords, that rest and recovery, this rest is going to help you work through and let go of these cups that didn't work out. Okay, it's okay to detach from these events, situations, people, whatever, and understand the lesson with them and let go of the pain. You may need to do some forgiveness around these, right? There's a great book by Colin Tipping, Radical Forgiveness, that might help someone with that. Regardless, this is all really beautiful energy. You might, and it's possible that all of this stuff coming in and this glow up it might bring some of the old pains to the surface, which is why it's really important for you to be resting right now and taking care of yourself in a loving, caring way. Rest your mind, fill your heart. Yeah, this is your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is this level up. And it's going to be filled with blessings and blessings for others too. Okay, yeah, so once you have this understanding of how this guy works in the material world, rapid moving action towards reaching for the sky. He's running. Forward momentum on a plan of the Page of Wheels. Okay, and now there's some creativity and passion with this. This is fanning the flames of a spark of an idea, right? Now I'm kind of drawn to this card of sorrow because look, he's got this red ribbon around his wand that he's carrying. And this sorrow, this Five of Cups, he's holding this in his hand. And so this is possible that you've had past ideas or past things that you thought were going to work out. Obviously, with the card of sorrow, the Five of Cups, there's one that you're hanging on to. You're going to have to let that go. Figure out what the lesson, everything has a lesson, everything has a silver lining. What was it for that thing? And let it go because you are ready to move forward on something new. Now, I don't get the sense that this is holding you back by any means. The reading is not saying that at all. It's more saying that this is going to probably bubble up as you're having all of this incredible emotional fulfillment coming in your energy, by this level up. But it is probably going to bring up some things for you. Okay. And that's okay. Look at them through the eyes of truth, not through the eyes of your pain. We can really create some narratives and stories about ourselves through our pain that aren't necessarily true. There's something about whatever this ribbon represents for you that you need to look at, because there's incredible wisdom in that for you as you move forward in this sort of energy of excitement towards something new, okay, towards this level up. There is a blessing with this. There's a blessing for you, and then you are the blessing for others. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's get another card for that middle pile. Let's see what's happening. This is really awesome. These have been really amazing readings today. Okay. We have Ace and the Knight of Cups. And we have the card of Lovers. The Lovers have come out. Yet more, look at cups, scrolls, like she's holding a cup. So yeah, it's quite possible that there's someone who's going to take notice of you as you are leveling up into this energy and sharing with others and helping others expand in their own personal growth, right? The Lovers cards, yeah. I mean, it could be somebody else. It can also be that you absolutely love what you're doing. Okay. It kind of feels like that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's get one for that Five of Cups. Card of Heartache. The sorrow. The cups that weren't fulfilling. There's a full cup there. Oh. And we have Judgment. It's an awakening. It's an awakening. Reassessing. An awakening. Yeah, you know, the toadstool talks about spiritual growth. Leveling up with your spiritual growth. And you helping others expand with their spiritual growth. Now, it can be whatever spirituality you are. It's whatever you believe in. Okay, this isn't meant for one spiritual group. This is for everybody. Whatever it is, you're going to love it. It's going to be so fulfilling for you. And I know in this deck, this Judgment card is really about a transformation and an awakening. Okay, so yeah, don't worry so much about this Five of Cups. You're going to feel it when it comes up, and it's going to kind of maybe stop, and you're going to think about it. But this is going to help you through this awakening and this leveling up that you're doing. Excellent. Blessings through breakthroughs. Boy, and Spirit is bringing you a lot of blessings. Whoa. We had two cards just blew out of the deck. I'm going to take them both. Oh, and that one is, okay, I'm going to take that one first because it keeps flying. It keeps going. I got to hang on to it. There's a lot of energy with this card. The Page of Cups. This is a message coming in. This is, I mean, we've got the Knight of Cups there. So you're going to have multiple messages, good luck, offerings, good news, that kind of thing coming in. And that flew out with the Ten of Wheels, which of course is like, it's like generational wealth. It's an unshakable, stable foundation in the material world. It's one that ripples out and, you know, hits your family and the people in your world. It's generational. It's something that will sustain generations. Okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is an incredible awakening and transformation. This is a spiritual leveling up that is meant for you. And then you, in turn, get to share it with others. All right. I kind of just want to see if one more card wants to come out for some reason. I'm surprised we didn't see the World or the Fool. No, but we do have the Hermit. So this is the Seeker. This is the need to understand the inner workings of ourselves So you've been doing this, okay? This is why you're having this awakening. You've had some understanding about yourself and about your spiritual world. This is going to expand. This is going to ripple out for others, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and finish with just a couple of spirit animal totem cards. Just a couple. Just a couple. Well, usually 2 or 3 because they're so darn cute. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. And we have Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Well, of course it is, with all of these cups coming out in your energy as you are transforming and awakening and expanding into this new level of you. Love is all around. Love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Trust in divine detours with Coyote Spirit. You know, this almost feels like you've been working towards something, and this is sort of a like, oh my gosh, I never thought I would take this direction with what I'm doing. That's what this feels like. So trust in divine detours. You're being led on this path for a reason. Okay, and that could be the blessing with this breakthrough, is that it's opening this new path for you that you hadn't maybe thought about, okay? That's going to fill your cup and allow you to help others. Sandpiper Spirit says, be playful, right? Now, with the Page of Cups coming in also talks about being playful and having fun in your world and with what you're doing, okay? So, Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. I feel like in this energy of this level up for you, that is, it's going to create a very lighthearted energy, fun energy. You know, you may have been in a place with in this hermit mode where you have kind of forgotten to laugh, or maybe you used to be really funny. And you've just sort of lost that aspect of yourself. Well, guess what? It's coming back. You guys, I think laughter is so important. I think that the vibration of our own laughter is so healing for our bodies on a cellular level. You know, it's a thought that I have. So anyway, that is your message pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.